you're live with the High Priestess Phoenix, your spiritual healer, teacher, shaman, seer, oracle, lightworker, starseed, earth angel, mystic, medium, psychic, witch, guru, yogi, and messenger of God with a second helping of holy motherfucking shit. Holy shit. Alright, people. Let me just take a breath. I was taking care of two things at once, and then I got an email, and all kinds of shit happened way too fast. Energy, dude. You could sit around and nothing happened forever, dude. And then all of a sudden, everything happens at once. It's like, were you ready? I mean, not really, I guess, if you say so. So I'm sitting here. I just went to go get my, you know what I mean, my contracted work for today and shit. Go get my contract for today's work. And I get an email from child support telling me that asking me what's going on because they had just got contacted by a fucking attorney in Oklahoma. I'm like, what? And so I called them to see what's going on, and I just got so fucking irritated. Okay, before I start, let me just breathe. These are the things that stand in my way. These are the things that I've experienced and that I've went through that make it very difficult for me to love again. Not love, I love everyone. This is what fucks me up when it comes to being in a relationship with a man. Right? These things fuck me up. Right? Alright, so what they're saying is this motherfucker went and got a fucking attorney. And the attorney contacted them and wants information, specific information about our child support case. And I said, what do they want to know? So they want to know how much he owes, the arrears. It's like, okay, how much does he owe? She said, well, $5,000 is this, but $44,000. I'm like, okay. And I'm like, well, why would they want to know that? To make it all go away or something? I was like, why would they want to know that? He's not even making payments on it as it is. It's like, what? They're going to challenge it? Protest, you know what I mean? Try to make it go away? It's like, yeah, make it all go away. And I was like, how? With paternity. I was like, they're contesting paternity? He said, not yet. I haven't gotten an order. But that's kind of what it looks like. I was like, are you serious? She said, I mean, that's just, on the surface, that's what it looks like. And I was like, because why would they want to know how much he owes? They can't do anything about it. It's all old. It's already been set. It's a bill. You know what I mean? It's said, you can't go back and change the bill. The bill is the bill. You have to pay your bill. Right? So, in essence, like, why does he want to know how much he owes? The only two reasons is to argue about it or to pay it. And you got a whole attorney. Now go back to it. This motherfucker pays for an attorney, but won't pay his child support, bro. And he contacted me like, I don't know, maybe 3-4 weeks ago again, asking if he could talk to my daughter. I'm like, where do you keep coming from, bro? Like, seriously. The answer was no last year. It's probably a no next year, but, I'll ask her. Stupid motherfucker. Anyways, so whatever the case may be, here we go again with the force. He's trying to force himself into our lives again. Or he's trying to deny. Whatever the case may be, it's just like, why can't you just do what you're supposed to fucking do and just die? Like, seriously, bro. What is the point? I mean, ultimately, he may be psycho enough. All right, psycho. You believe they're not yours. Fine, psycho. How are you going to be so stupid when Maury Povich comes out and says, you are the father? Now what? This is just a fucking trick, dude. It's just a waste of fucking time, energy, and money. We'll go swab the kid's mouth. You're wasting time and money. This is so stupid. In the sense of, can you see why I wouldn't even want to? Like, I could tell you every part of this relationship and you're like, yeah, I could see why you never want to date again. Not never, bro. And I've worked for 2 years and I'm still open to it. But then these things come up and these scars, these fucking wounds, bro, full of fucking pus and fucking gay fuckingness and all this fucking manipulation and power and control, and all this shit rips it off the skin. And I'm like, I will never do this again. And then, you know, you listen to fucking Russ's Fendi bucket, and I lose my whole image, bro. It's like, I want to love you, but the last guy did a number on you. Like, you have no idea what he did, bro. I keep trying to tell you, but you don't understand what kind of, like, I tried to tell people, like, I didn't know how to put it into words. So the best words I could come up with that I would take the edge off is I would tell people when they would try to, you know, come on to me or flirt with me or, where's your man? Oh, I just got out of R. Kelly's meat locker. I got freed. You know what I mean? It wasn't a fucking joke. It was not a fucking joke. I made it a joke, and I probably shouldn't have made it a joke, but I couldn't make it real. I couldn't accept the realness of it, you know? And so you imagine, I went through all of this, and I'm like so fucked off, bro. I'm so fucked off. I'm running for my life, dude. From fucking years of running from these people and their sicknesses and their money manipulation and their fucking coercion and all of this, and they're fucking pinning the tail on me like I'm the jackass. You know what I mean? I'm running from state to state and being my, you know, like everything. And then here comes Bobby, and I'm like, I wanna love you. What the fuck is wrong with you, bitch? And so that in itself will tell you, it's like, dude, nah, bro, like every part of me doesn't. And then it just turns on, and then the next thing you know, I'm like, you know, like it's my biggest fear is like, you don't understand what this does, what this has done to me in the past. This feeling has destroyed everything of my existence, and the only person that could possibly understand that is Marshall. And that's why I got to do this for not just, you know, people like him, but me. I have to do it for me, bro. Me. Or my story ends with him or Blowjob Bobby. Do you know what I mean? Like, this is not good. It's a long story of rehabilitation. And it's like, dude, you don't understand what a person has really gone through and what makes them so cold and hard and hopeless. And angry. And you don't know what an experience does to a person's being. But it doesn't, you know, like, I'm still a good person under here, but it's like my skin hurts from what it's been through. And, you know, when it comes to men and getting close, it's like, dude, you don't understand what the last man did to me. But it's not like, you know, the first one was any kinder. It's like, oh, fuck. This is not, I don't, and it's like a serious fucking fear, bro. It's like, I don't want to lose myself again. Right? Marshall knows all about that. And that's, you know, fuck. So I'm like, oh, you know, my emperor's coming in. And then it's like, flashback. I told him just to sign over paternity. Maybe that's what he's going to do. Can't challenge it. They're his kids, bro. I wasn't fucking nobody, bro. I didn't give anybody my attention. He's full of shit. I mean, he might think that, dude, and that's it. It's like, this kind of guy, you can tell him shit and he'll believe that shit, bro. He believes that. He's a child, bro. He'll believe it. Like, if his mom and his sister are telling him, and his dad is telling him over and over, you should see if those are your kids. I bet they're not your kids. She doesn't even remember you. I bet you they're not her kids. She was a stripper. She was this. She doesn't. Bro, go ahead. And that's him denying in a court of law to my children. Like, how do I go home and tell my kids this, bro? That your dad's trying to deny you again on the highest level. Looks just like him. My daughter looks just like his fucking mother, sister, the whole fucking family. They're fucking The fuck are you talking about, bitch? This is so, you know what I mean? Like, it's rejection, you can say, but it's like humiliation, shame, you know what I mean? It's like, will you ever just let me go, bro? And I told you, and that was it. It's like, I used to tell people, it's like, this is the type of man that would kill me and my children because he couldn't possess us. He would not allow us to live freely without him. And then, you know, going back to the karmics, you want to put your hands on me after I've been through this, dude? You don't know what I'll do to you. You don't know what's been done to me. You know, and that's that movie. I think Jennifer Lopez made a movie like that, Enough. You know what I mean? Where you're like, all right, I'm going to have to fucking kill you, bro. Like, seriously, I'm going to have to put my hands back on you. Like, in the sense of, you're not going to stop coming for me. What is he coming for, bro? Just, what does he hope to gain out of this? Nothing, dude. Nothing. Contact. He gets to force himself into something, but ultimately nothing will happen. The Adams County will contact me, and I'll have to take the kids to a facility. They'll swab their mouth and send him a fucking verification. And nothing. All of this money and time and energy is just to look stupid. And my kids are gonna know that he tried to fucking, you know what I mean, write them off, as if they don't already know it. And yet he has the nerve to contact me every other month asking, you know what I mean? Why do they want anything to do with you when you want nothing to do with them? You're like, how did you have kids with a person like this? Bro, kids come from sex, not from love. You better be careful out there. Kids come from sex, not from love. And nowadays, they don't even come from sex. I'm thinking about Kanye and his family. Those kids weren't even made in love nor sex. But they're still souls. You're like, damn, that's so unfair. It is, bro. They deserve better. They're great kids. You hear them, dude. They deserve a dad. They didn't deserve any of this. You're like, fuck, how did this happen, bro? Ah, my heart, bro. It opened up. Someone gave me attention, bro. Now I reject all type of attention. Extreme, right? No. I'm just trying to go to work today. That's all I ever try to do in a day. I'm just a masculine, bro. I'm just trying to feed my family and protect my family and provide for my family, bro. I'm not trying to deal with all these feelings all the fucking time. Welcome to the Divine Feminine Awakening happening near you. You know, get out of me. Get out of my life. Get out of my car. Truthfully. And it's just like, fuck. I didn't ask for that at 11:17. 11:17. Hut. Oh, and that would be Bobby's birthday. Yeah, throw him on there. Ooh. And then that's Marshall's birthday. And that's Louis' birthday. Just throw them all in there. Just whip it all together. Now whip it good. The fuck is this? A little bit of bad, a little bit of ugly, a little bit of everything good, and you're gonna heal just fine. I don't want to, God. And then I end up right back where I started, where I need to get back in bed. Which is exactly why I went to go get my ticket first. I'm like, I'll get my ticket and then I'll take a nap. This is bullshit. In the sense of, there's no winning. I mean, who wins out of this? This is a loser mentality, bro. This is just some loser ass shit. In the sense of, unless he won a lot of money, he's got a lot of money and they're trying to fight it, and they don't want to give it up. Like, they might be you know what I mean? They might have put a hold on it. And the only way they can fucking fight it is through a paternity test. But once they fight it, they're going to have to give it up. Which is possible. He's a huge gambler. Maybe his mom died and he inherited something and they won't give it to him because he owes $44,000 to the kids denies. You are the father, you piece of shit. Can you believe that? That's what he says. Do you know how much it would cost to raise your kids? $44,000 is what it should have costed him to be a father. Break that into 14 years. Do you think that he could have handled it? I think he could have handled it. Cost me a lot more than that to raise these fucking kids. But in the sense of, if you had to put a number on it, the government did. And is that all the years? Nah. That was from 2016 to now. So maybe it is expensive. Guys, I'm totally bullshitting. His fucking monthly payments are $500 a month, which is like $200. It's like $500 and something, which is like $250 a month per kid. If I had one kid with this douchebag, and I went to court and I'm like, I really need some help, they're gonna give me $250 a month, which I just want to point out was the exact same amount of welfare in Oklahoma for a family of three. A family of three, the monthly income for a family of three, it doesn't matter, bro. A family of three is $292 a month. You're supposed to live off that. That's what the government gives you in Oklahoma to live off of. You wonder why they're not living so well. Again, I'm just telling you. And that's it. It's like, this fucking douchebag. He spent more on fucking getting an eternity. He's buying hell an eternity. No, seriously. He spent more on an attorney and, you know, filing the documentation and, you know, swabbing his fucking, he liked it. My Holy Spirit is no fucking joke. They liked it. He liked it. Anyways, swabbing his throat. fucking flamer liked it more than I do. Maybe that's the only thing we have in common, you weirdo. Anyways, going back to it, it's like, you know, he spent all this time and money and energy just to be an asshole. What a fucking asshole, bro. Hopefully afterwards they're gonna be like, you know, pay up. And there's like a big old fucking chunk of change. Or the change could be like he really just files away, he just signs away his fucking rights. And we can fucking move on freely and he has no right to ever contact us and we can like put him in jail finally. I mean, I could anyways for, you know, all of the fucking harassment, but it's like, everybody's harassing me. That's a class action suit at this moment. Like, you know, there's a whole class of people that are acting in this stupid way. I just want to point it out, like, I'm trying. I try so hard. I'm trying. But I went through hell. And, like, coming back out of hell is so much harder than, you know, and then the idea of, you know, it's nobody's fault. It's nobody's fault that I associate relationships as hell. It's God's fault. And that's all you gotta do is you gotta change your way of thinking and shit. And it's like, you know, again, you watch this whole journey and I've projected, you know, all of this on many different men. You know what I mean? It's like, you're this guy, and you're this guy, and you're this guy. It's like, you give no guy a chance to be anything but what you've seen. You put it on them before they can show you they're not that person. Just because they show you they are a guy. But not all guys are the same. And they have a lot of the same qualities, you know, but we're not the same. And if anybody can point that out, that would be me. I'm not anything like these bitches. But I'm still a bitch. Totally still a bitch. Hey, I'm gonna go get some fucking shit and that's it. And I'm gonna let this shit go. But that shit pissed me off. And I'm gonna try to keep that to myself. Because again, that's bullshit, bro. I'm not gonna, you know what I mean? Like, tell my kids some shit like that. He's trying to deny you're his kids again. Again, it's not a first, bro. It's such bullshit. How could you do that? Ugh, what a loser. Again, he might actually think it because he's really crazy. I'm just like, do you see why it's so hard for me to date? I've been through, like, oh, I'm just not good at this. I've had some really horrible experiences. God's like, get ready. Oh, God. I know it's all going to be good, but all that old stuff still comes to the surface, bro. So, hey, haters, I don't know. God, if God is triggering you, he wants you to just breathe your way through it. There's nothing you can do. I mean, really, just come to terms with shit. Are you scared? Are you scared? I'm not scared, bitch. You're stupid. Hey, I love you guys. Haters.